Honored guests and our entire MCPS family, welcome to the 2025 Distinguished Service to Education Honors. Tonight we celebrate the power of public education. Please welcome to the stage the musical theater ensemble from Northwood High School performing a vocal arrangement of Louder Than Words from the movie musical Tick, Tick,
are dangerous. Why does it take an accident before the truth gets through to us?
Cages or rings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than words.
Why do we try to be our best when we can just get by and still gain? Why do we nod our heads although we know the boss is wrong as rain?
Why should we blaze the trail when the well-worn path seems safe and slow inviting? How, as we travel, can we see the display and keep from fighting? Cages or rings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than louder than. What does it take to wake up a generation? How can you make someone take off and fly? If we don't wake up and shake up the nation, we'll eat the dust of the world.
Wondering
why? Cages or rings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than cages or wings, which do you prefer? Ask the birds. Fear or love, baby, don't say the answer. Actions speak louder than they speak louder than actions speak louder than words.
Please give a warm welcome to our MC for the evening, NBC4's Storm Team meteorologist, Jessica Faith.
Good evening, everybody. All right, so tonight we're mostly cloudy with a few showers, temperatures dropping into the 60s. I'm just kidding. That is not my job. My job is here to be your MC. Thank you so much for having me. It is an honor to host tonight's celebration on this world-class stage, which is so fitting as we honor our educators, leaders, our support staff, our community members, and our students who are all just that, world-class. And it's also an honor for me to be here because I come from a family of educators. My mom is a retired elementary school teacher. My dad, yes. My dad is a retired high school teacher. He taught geometry. He was my geometry teacher. We're not going to talk about how that went. He was also, along with teaching, he was a bus driver, and my sister is currently a middle school math teacher. So my heart goes out to the teachers, educators, everyone who supports the students. Speaking of the students, let's give them another round of applause to the singers at Northwood High. The song's theme about action being stronger than words really connects to the overall theme of this evening. The people we are honoring tonight, along with the countless other MCPS staff, community members, truly put the power in public education. You're going to hear me say that a lot tonight. They are the doers, the change makers, the collaborators whose actions make our school the place for students to thrive. And how about that MCPS faculty big band, right? Weren't they fantastic? And many thanks to our student ambassadors who are assisting tonight's ceremonies, as well as the morning orchestra from Halliwell's Middle School for the beautiful music at the pre-show reception. And here's a fun fact. The conductor of that group was none other than MCPS 2006 Teacher of the Year, Robert Dolan. And now I want to ask Robert and all of the past award-winning teachers, staff, and community members, please stand. All right. Let's give them a round of applause. We'd also like to thank our county elected officials who have always been supporting public education. These individuals continue to show their support for MCPS through their words and actions. So let's give them a round of applause. Tonight's award program combines two previous award ceremonies into one: the Board of Education Distinguished Service Awards and the School Systems Champions for Children celebration. So get ready to be wowed by the stories and action of tonight's honorees. And these honorees, without a doubt, are part of the power behind public education. And speaking of power, I am pleased to present a message from our own Montgomery County powerhouse and U.S. Congressman representing Maryland's 8th District, Jamie Raskin.
Hey everybody, it's your Congressman Jamie Raskin calling out to all my friends at MCPS. Congratulations to everybody getting a Distinguished Service Award today. I'm really sorry I cannot be with you, but I am very much with you in spirit. Look, we're living in a time where public education is under attack, when the Department of Education is being dismantled and disassembled, when people want to privatize public schools, they want to turn public schools into school vouchers. They want religious public schools, taking down the separation between church and state. And so I want to salute everybody who has invested their careers and their lives and their hearts and their minds in public education. It's so critical, it's so essential, and it's so difficult. I have a lot of people in my family who've been teachers at different points in their lives and careers. Some, like my mother-in-law, spent their whole career doing it. Others do it for 5 years or 10 years. But I know from everybody in my family who's worked in public education that it is tough, hard work. And so I don't want, in all the pomp and circumstance and celebration of the occasion, to lose the fact that you guys work very, very hard in a passionate way, so that the schools are channels for young people to become really great citizens of democracy and are able to fulfill their highest dreams in life. So I salute you, I praise you, I commend you, I celebrate your work, and please enjoy the day, and everybody give them a hug for me too. All best.
All right. Yes, indeed. And those are truly inspiring words, and I'm sure we all appreciate that video message. To introduce this year's 3 grade level teachers of the year, who are also our MCPS Teacher of the Year finalist, I'm delighted to welcome to the stage the winner of last year's Teacher of the Year title, Melissa Porter Parks. So when not assuming the 2024-2025 MCPS Teacher of the Year award, what else are you doing?
So I'm the resource teacher of English language development at Gaithersburg High School, the largest ELD population in the county.
Awesome.
Yay!
What have been a few highlights for you?
So it has been a really amazing year. We've had so many opportunities to interact with the people who are current teachers of the year throughout the county. The really amazing Catlock Jones, who is the Maryland State Teacher of the Year, and just so many opportunities that I had no idea would come to us.
Awesome. And do you have any advice for the upcoming winner?
I do.
Yeah?
So stay grounded in the, I had to figure out where you were. Stay grounded in the work. Remember, this honor came because of your dedication to your students. Don't feel pressure to become someone you're not. Your authenticity is your strength. Use the platform, but don't let it use you. You're going to be asked to speak, to represent, to lead, to go in the mud on Smith Island. Yeah. Say yes to what aligns with your values and your time, but don't be afraid to say no. Keep space for your students in your personal life. Lift others as you rise. Use your visibility to highlight the good work of others, the teachers, the students, the families who may not always be seen. You can be a megaphone for voices that deserve to be heard, just like you are every day. Celebrate the small wins. This year is going to bring lots of attention to big moments, but don't lose sight of the small joys and victories. The student who's finally getting it, a breakthrough conversation with a student, a thank you note they left on your desk. Stay reflective, keep learning, listening, and growing. Now back to Smith Island and the mudlarking. So when your time comes to go to Smith Island, I have some very specific advice. Embrace it, the mud, the crabs, all of it. In the morning, you're gonna be handed some boots. They're very tall, a net, a strong cup of coffee. Take them with grace. And my advice is not to fight the mud. Let it pull you in a little. There's something really grounding, literally and figuratively, about being ankle deep in the Chesapeake, chasing the blue crabs, getting bit by the blue, or snapped, yeah, watching all the ospreys overhead. It reminds you that teaching, just like crabbing, requires patience, adaptability, and a sense of humor. Let the isolation of Smith Island and the lack of cell phone service quiet your mind Let the stillness help you listen, not just to the water that's lapping on the dock, but to yourself. You'll return to your classroom not only with a newfound appreciation for waiters and bug spray, but with clarity about why your work matters so much. And my final piece of advice, bring an extra pair of socks or 3.
Well, thank you for that.
You are most welcome. So, on to the business at hand. I am honored to name the 3 grade level teachers of the year, one of whom will win the overall title of 2025 to 2026 MCPS Teacher of the Year. Each of the 3 grade level winners were recently celebrated and given their awards, but we wanted to acknowledge them here tonight. So, here we go. Please stand right there in the front whenever you're announced. So the MCPS Elementary School Teacher of the Year is Meredith Luther. Meredith, yay! Oh, the shark hats, they're ready for crabbing, for sure, yeah. Meredith is a kindergarten teacher at Rock Creek Forest Elementary School. Congratulations, Meredith. The MCPS Middle School Teacher of the Year is Megan Campbell, an instrumental music teacher at Parkland Middle School. Stand up. Congratulations. And the MCPS High School Teacher of the Year is Pete Beach. Pete, yay! Pete is a social studies and Alt 1 teacher at Richard Montgomery High School. Kudos to you, Peter. To find out why these 3 educators won these honored titles and to get a glimpse of the power and magic they bring to their craft, we're gonna watch a video.
Are you guys ready? Are your ears open?
I love being a kindergarten teacher because I get to start with these brand new little people.
All right, we're gonna continue.
I like Miss Hoo because she's a really good math teacher and she's a really good literacy teacher. I think Miss Luna is a great math teacher. We have really easy math problems.
Thank you, my friend.
Having some really not great teachers growing up, it really drove my decision to become a teacher and to be what I didn't necessarily have.
I like having Miss Luna as a teacher because she's so nice.
I get mixed up too, friend. It's easy to get mixed up.
Community is a really big thing for me.
Excellent.
We're just building community constantly because this is their first true community outside of their home.
Is your neighbor next to you okay? Maybe they could use a little help.
And we've learned a lot about fairness, and I have a lot of different learning styles in here. And so students know that this student might get more movement breaks.
We can tell Miss River if we want to jump, and it's really fun for everybody.
Who's feeling a little brave? It's hard to feel brave sometimes. It's great, bud. Looks good.
She's one of the importantest teachers in Montgomery County schools.
I realize now that relationship building with students is more important than ever. And as an elective teacher, as almost like a coach for them, it's really important that I know about them as individuals, and then in sections, and then as an entire ensemble.
And long bows. 2, 3, 4.
When I was in 6th grade, I was not a very good player, and I wouldn't have joined jazz band or gotten better without her help. I don't think I'd still be in band without her.
It's an elective. They chose this, so I need to try my very best to keep them here in a firm but friendly environment and just enjoy music. That's why they're here. My kids bring a natural energy into the room, so I have to match it. at the bare minimum.
We're losing the downbeat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
There's like a fire that is in this room, and they bring it, so it's just my job not to squash it.
Lock in with me. Lock in. 4 T's out.
In Ms. Campo's class, I feel a lot more like I belong in here. The atmosphere is very welcoming.
I wasn't expecting it to be so fun.
I really think she is the best teacher I've ever had.
All right, folks, happy Thursday.
I never really had a exact moment, light bulb that I wanted to be a teacher.
Everybody should have a early Cold War little handout.
My mom was a teacher, and I grew up basically in her high school. And I think just over the years, there was nothing else that I was going to do.
What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about this thing called containment.
My style of teaching is part passion, part crazy, part showing the kids how much I love history and then how much I love them.
His lessons are really engaging. He'll get up in front of the class and act a little bit silly sometimes.
Not yet.
And tie it back to history.
And he just has a lot of energy about it, so it kind of draws you into the topic, and I understand it a lot more also.
Emily, how we doing?
I do my best to get to know each kid and what's going on in their lives outside of the classroom. So I make it a point every day, every class to talk with every kid.
Mr. Beach siempre le da una motivación a todos los estudiantes en la clase de él y la escuela para que siga con su meta, aunque se ve medio difícil o difícil.
Looks good, looks good, looks good.
And there's no magic formula to any of this. It's just make sure that kids understand that you care about them as humans first, and then the history comes later. It's the hardest job in the world, but it's also the most rewarding.
So those videos provide an amazing insight into what drives each of our 3 importantest teachers in Montgomery County. Each is so deserving to become the next MCPS Teacher of the World. MCPS Teacher of the World. So, Jessica.
Yeah?
Do you have the envelope?
I do not.
Jessica. Wait, where's the envelope, guys? I want to name them now.
Okay, I'm excited too to find out, but not yet, girl, not yet. We are saving that announcement for the end. That's when we have that big reveal. Is that all right?
No, but I understand. I understand.
I'm doing my job, girl. But go ahead.
So go on with the show, and congrats again to our finalists.
Yes, thank you for understanding. All right. And thanks for introducing the winners. Let's give her another round of applause. Tonight, we are also honoring our phenomenal supporting service professionals who work tirelessly in so many capacities throughout MCPS, in classrooms, on the roads, behind the scenes. They give their all to make sure our students succeed. And to announce these awards, I welcome to the stage last year's Supporting Service Employee of the Year, Mr. Bruno Smith. Hey. He is a Building Service Manager 3 at Mill Creek Town Elementary School. Hello. All right, Bruno. How has your life changed since last year?
I'll be honest, it hasn't changed much. No, seriously, I'm truly blessed. I have an amazing staff back at Mill Creek Town, so they make my job really easy. I do get recognized a lot easier though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what advice do you have to all the winners?
All the winners tonight, just stay consistent. Always look where you can lend a hand. And yeah, always be willing to support. That's what we do. So
that's what we do.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay, together let's tell the audience about this year's supporting service winners. Ready?
Okay, sure. So this year we're recognizing 8 chapter winners. These chapters represent all the work and duties that our supporting service professionals do. These 8 chapter winners have been previously celebrated, but we do so again tonight. So please stand and remain standing as we mention all of you. The Building Service Chapter Employee of the Year winner is David Ray. David is a building service worker at Damascus High School.
The Food Service Chapter Employee of the Year is Loretta Taylor. All right. Loretta is a Central Production Facility Manager with the Division of Food and Nutritional Services.
All right. And the Maintenance Chapter winner is Charles Robert Powers. Rob, as he is known, is a maintenance painter with the Mid-County Maintenance and Operations Service Center.
The Media and Technology Chapter Employee of the Year is Trina Vogel. Trina is an Information Technology Systems Specialist 3 with School Technology Support.
And the Office Chapter winner is Josephine Marinucci. Josie is a school secretary at Westover Elementary School.
The Para-Educator Chapter winner is John Sparrow. John is a para-educator at Poolsville High School.
All righty. The Security Chapter Employee of the Year winner is Felicia Jackson. Felicia is a security assistant at Kingsview Middle School.
And the Transportation Chapter winner is Escobar Chelly Andino. Chelly is a bus operator with the Randolph Transportation Depot.
Let's give a huge round of applause to these chapter winners. And from this impressive list of 8, we've narrowed it down to 3 finalists. The 3 finalists for the 2025 Supporting Service Employee of the Year are Sally Andino, Josie Marinucci, and John Sparrow. Let's find out a bit more about these 3 finalists. Let's roll the video.
Miss Sally, as she's affectionately known, goes the extra mile to start each child's day on a positive note. She knows that her role isn't just about getting students from point A to point B, it's about creating a positive and reassuring experience for students and their families. Each day, she greets students with a warm smile and a pleasant disposition, ensuring they feel safe and ready, and she ends each ride making sure they return home feeling valued. She cares for the community, and the community shows their support and respect for her. When she missed work for a surgery, they rallied, sending in sweet notes and best wishes. And Dino kept them posted on her recovery, and the children were ecstatic when she returned to work.
There we go.
Josie is the cornerstone of the Westover Elementary School attendance office, meticulously maintaining accurate records, helping families navigate attendance policies, and cultivating a welcoming environment for everyone who walks through the door. She proactively addresses attendance issues by analyzing data and connecting families to the right resources to prevent chronic absenteeism. Whether she's retrieving a Band-Aid or finding a quiet spot for an overstimulated student to rest, she does so with grace, peace, and expertise. She makes every student feel loved and appreciated. It's often Marinucci who makes the difference between a bad day and a good one. John has dedicated nearly all of his 39 years with MCPS to the Global Ecology Program and is described as the heart and soul of the Poolesville High School program. He is deeply involved in every aspect, from driving the bus and planning itineraries to setting up tents, preparing meals, and managing equipment. But Sparrow's true value to the program is to the students. He knows all 400 names of his current students and can recall hundreds of students from the past. He takes the time to get to know them and supports their interests. He's coached several sports, run a booth with the Bay Co Club at Poolesville Day to promote recycling and save the Bay. He is truly a positive role model to the Poolesville community.
Wow, those three are amazing and all deserve the big award. I'm so very proud of them. And the grand winner is... I'm just kidding, y'all. The grand winner of the Supporting Service Employee of the Year will also be announced at the end of the night. So hang on tight, all right?
Thank you, Bruno. And thank you to all of these Supporting Service winners we are celebrating tonight, as well as the support professionals throughout MCPS. You are crucial to the power of public education. And now I have the honor of introducing this year's finalists for the Student Service Awards. The finalists are... Wait a minute. To find out, let's roll the video.
I've always thought TV was really interesting, especially because I really like sports, as you could tell by the shirt. Broadcasting like live events and sports have always been appealing to me. 4 summers ago, I suffered an injury in my knee. After that, I kind of decided I need to figure out a way to get involved in sports without actually playing a sport.
Herman's like, okay, this pathway is not gonna work for me. What's another pathway I can take?
My teacher, Miss McKim, she brought up the idea of sports broadcasting.
This was a new program that we were starting. Herman was like, I'm on it.
I try my best to be as flexible and give people the confidence to follow their passion. And I feel like that kind of makes people more comfortable knowing that I'm trying to do my best so then they could do their best as well and set them up for success.
What's different about Herman is some people, they want to look good. He's there to make sure everyone looks good.
I think what motivates Sam is the drive to create more change in the county and make a positive impact on students.
When you are making a decision for a business, you really care about what your customer wants. And in a school system, the customers are students. We are the people who are leaving with a diploma in our hands and an education in our minds. And I think that if there are things happening that make that outcome less attainable, they are going to be the people who know that first.
My name is Sam Ross, and I'm running to fight for you.
I very deeply know the feeling of being like, all these decisions are coming down from some, top person who I don't know, who I've never had the chance to interact with. And I just want students out there to know that there is someone who will show up to every single board meeting.
Hello board, my name is Sam Ross and I'm a 9th grader at Montgomery Blair High School.
My name is Sam Ross and I'm a sophomore at Montgomery Blair High School.
My name is Sam Ross and I'm a junior at Montgomery Blair High School.
My name is Sam Ross and I'm a senior at Montgomery Blair High School.
I think
My project is the Hearts of Comfort Pillow Project, and it's where we make heart-shaped pillows and give them out to hospitalized patients, mostly through Suburban Hospital.
Kylie is a servant leader. She is very creative, and for somebody to be able to take a small idea and blow it up across multiple middle schools and high schools to deliver such high impact, I thought she was well deserving of the nomination.
It's always a very nice feeling seeing everyone working together and talking, making friends, and it's awesome to see how far a lot of them have come. Since December of 2023, we've made almost 450 pillows now. I think that it's really important to give back to our community because it creates a cycle of kindness. It's just such a rewarding feeling being able to provide pillows to people who need it.
I am in awe. That was amazing. Now I invite those students to stand and to receive your recognition. Those finalists are German Diaz-Pena, Samantha Ross, and Kylie Zhang. You three really exemplify what we mean by the power of public education. We look forward to seeing what you accomplish as you go forth with your talents. Now let's discover who the grand winner of our Student Service Award, who it is. Psych, I got you. But you probably already guessed that. We'll find out the big winner, say it with me, at the end of the program, so stay tuned. Now on to some honors where we actually get to see folks getting the award right before our very eyes and presenting the first award and to hand out all of the others to follow. I am pleased to welcome to the stage Montgomery County Board of Education President Julie Yang and MCPS Superintendent of Schools Dr. Thomas Taylor.
Thomas and I are delighted to present the Community Partner Award.
Our community partners are vital to further enhance the success of our school system.
These partners provide schools and students with all kinds of additional resources and opportunities.
From internships to career experiences for our students to after-school programs and clubs.
From supports for teachers and families to amazing field trips and programs like the free Strathmore concerts that students attend right here in this hall.
Right on this very stage. Should we give them a little performance, Julie? How about a little tap dance, huh?
Not tonight, Thomas. I forgot my dance shoes.
Well, maybe next year. Now on to this year's Partner of the Year Award.
This year's winner is the Parent Encouragement Program, or PEP, and their Family Resilience Program.
A little bit about PEP. PEP's Family Resiliency Program is a free 8-week program where parents and caregivers learn to support their children in a variety of ways. The program focuses on mental wellness, resiliency, and helping their children to be more successful in schools. To date, this program has helped more than 1,500 parents and more than 3,000 students.
The program provides parents with ideas and tools to help their children navigate the many issues they face in today's ever-changing world, and to create a more supportive home environment where students can flourish.
And the program allows parents a space where they can gather and candidly talk about the challenges and successes that they're having with their children, as well as share advice.
Well, I guess there is also probably some venting and commiserating, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Oh, which is so important. Knowing you are not alone in your struggles and having access to an incredible support system is so wonderful and needed because parenting is hard. I wish I had this resource when my children were younger.
Agreed. And now accepting the Community Partner Award on behalf of the Family Resiliency Program is PEP's Executive Director, Kathy Hedge. Kathy, congratulations on receiving this award on behalf of PEP. Is there anyone that you'd like to thank tonight?
This award is only possible because of the hundreds of staff, facilitators, partners, community school liaison partners. It's an incredible community of people that make PEP work. And all of these folks, I wish they could all be on stage here because they all deserve to be. It's an amazing team.
Well, they might not be able to be on stage, but if they're in the audience tonight, can we invite them to stand up and get a round of applause? You're here supporting PEP. Thank you so much. And real quick, because this is our opportunity to give you a little commercial time, how can a parent get involved in PEP?
The easiest way is to go to pepparent.org, pepparent.org, and click on our Family Resiliency Program, and you can sign up right online. But you can also talk to any of your school counselors or school community liaisons, because we have partners throughout MCPS, all of the schools, and they are able to steer you to one of our programs, one of our groups, where you can participate in one of our 8-week programs, which I will tell you is life-changing. I took PEP myself 14 years ago as a parent who was struggling with, I have 2 boys, they're now 25 and 27, so they made it, but I was struggling with my 25-year-old. And this organization, and I'm not kidding you, it saved my relationship with my younger son. Parenting is the hardest job on the planet, and I don't understand why we all don't have to take a parenting program before we're allowed to have children. It really is important. So I urge all of you who care for a child, babysit children, or have children, to take a parenting program.
All right, thank you, Kathy. We'd like to present you with this award to go along with your handsome medallion. Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations. Go forth and parent. I am now pleased to introduce Board of Education member Carlos Silvestri, the MCPS Chief of School Support and Improvement, Dr. Peter Moran.
Thank you. Muchas gracias. We are proud to present the School Service Volunteer Award.
Like our community partners, we cherish and thank all of our volunteers who are at schools every day. Whether volunteering during lunch, in a classroom, or for an after-school activity or event, our schools are so vibrant because of our volunteers.
And that vibrancy also creates a greater sense of community. And that's what we want for our schools every single day. A caring community with lots of learning and lots of love. We are truly better together. And that is the value of a public education.
And tonight we are honoring a parent who fosters that creation of community. This person has been a dedicated and impactful volunteer at Winston Churchill High School for more than 7 years, serving as the president of the Athletic Booster Club for the past 3.
Under her leadership, the Booster Club has raised over $300,000, benefiting over 1,200 student athletes annually. Her efforts have enhanced athletic facilities, improved student athlete supports, and fostered a stronger sense of community and school spirit through athletics. Beyond Churchill, she has also mentored other Booster Club presidents across the county, ensuring the growth and success of their athletic programs. Please give a warm welcome of thanks and praise to our school service volunteer winner, Bridget Calhoun. For you. Please tell our audience what you love about this volunteer work that you do for MCPS.
Well, first of all, 2 of my teammates are sitting right over there, our principal, Mr. Taylor, and our athletic specialist, Jesse Smith. They are from Churchill High School, and I could not have done all the service without them and my family, some of whom are here. One is still in college, because it does take a lot of time, but I love being able to be with the parents and get them excited about supporting their kids who are dedicating a lot of time to their sport. And it's just been a great ride. I was nervous to do it, but it ended up just hitting my sweet spot.
Amazing work, yes.
Thank you.
Bridget, congratulations again. Can you just tell us how you feel about receiving this award and being recognized by your community?
To be honest, I feel a little awkward. I mean, I think as a volunteer, I could not have done my volunteer role without all the other volunteers. So I feel like I am accepting this on behalf of all the other parents that supported me, and one of them is in here. I mean, we have an army of people in our concession stand and people who run our school store, and all of that, it's not just me. So I feel humbled, and honored and awkward.
Well, we'd like to take a picture with you right here. Thank you so much.
And now to present the Rising Star Award, please welcome to the podium Board of Education member Natalie Zimmerman and last year's Rising Star winner, Danielle Gover. Danielle is a chorale teacher from Westland Middle School.
Thank you so much for that introduction. This is one of my favorite awards because it celebrates our newer MCPS teachers who demonstrate their love and passion for their work every day.
And our winner of this year's Rising Star Award fits that description perfectly. This 3rd grade special education teacher works at Brook Grove Elementary School, primarily teaching students with autism and other learning differences.
She's a first-year teacher, but upon seeing her in action, you wouldn't know it. She fills her lessons with dance, demonstrations, and acting, which makes her classroom come to life. She ignites curiosity and joy by creating a safe and playful environment, which empowers her students to engage more confidently with their peers.
Her classroom is filled with all kinds of accommodating spaces to provide supports for students to express themselves and regulate their emotions.
And this winner is also an MCPS graduate. Woo. It shows our commitment to growing our own and providing the training and mentorship for our educators to be the best.
Yes, the school system really cares about nurturing all our teachers and providing all kinds of supports and resources.
Without further ado, please give a big round of applause to the 2025
MCPS Rising Star Teacher of the Year, Ashley Kapp. All right, so Ashley, we are going to ask you a few questions. What do you hope to do to grow in your career in MCPS?
One of my main goals is probably just to shed more light on self-contained special education programs in MCPS, just because those programs are growing, those children deserve all the love and care in the world, and I really hope that we can continue to grow these programs and continue to get these children the services and the things that they need to be successful.
That's really amazing. What gets you out of bed every morning and keeps you motivated?
Definitely that the students that I work with, all 13 of them, they are ecstatic every time I walk through the door, every time they come in. It's like they're meeting me for the first time, or like they haven't seen me in a week. They're just always so excited that I'm there. They know that I'm there for them, and I know that I'm at least going to be able to put a smile on some of their faces in that day.
And of course, on with tonight's theme, what to you is the power behind public education?
I think that there's just power in that public education is for everybody, every student of every background, every intellectual capability, that it's just for them, that there's something for them in public education. We have the ability to provide it for them.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Ashley.
What a joy it is to see and honor this Rising Star educator. Now, let's see some Rising Star dancers. Here are the winners from last year's Latin dance competition. Please welcome Sabor Latino, the Latin dance team from Gaithersburg High School. Take it away, dancers.
eso no se rompe.
How fabulous. Now I'm in the mood to dance. Y'all aren't turned up enough. Who wants to dance? I need someone to dance with me. Can I have some music? Can someone come and dance with me? All right, I got it out my system. I'm good now. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Dance is a wonderful way to express yourself and share your cultural heritage. Dance is a great way to stay in shape. And in my humble opinion, dance is a sport. I should know. I was on the dance team in high school. Not only that, I was dance team captain my senior year. Speaking of sports, MCPS certainly has a vast amount of athletic programs. Get this, from football, soccer, softball, swimming, bowling, and our latest offerings of pickleball and girls flag football. How about all of that? More than 50 athletic programs. Amazing. And these programs are run by dedicated and talented coaches, trainers, sponsors. And with that introduction, we now move on to the RAISE Award. Presenting this athletically minded award, please welcome to the stage Board of Education member Laura Stewart and MCPS Director of System-Wide Athletics, Dr. Jeffrey Sullivan.
Thank you. I am so blessed to run MCPS' amazing athletic program.
And you do such an exceptional job at it, Jeff. Thank you for you and your team for all you do. The value of school sports and extracurricular activities is priceless. These programs benefit students by connecting them to their schools and trusted adults, increasing their academic success, fostering friendships, and providing solid life lessons. This, too, is the power of public education.
So very true, Laura. I now have the honor to introduce this year's RAISE Award winner. We had so many deserving nominees, it was hard to pick just one.
Jeff, hang on. Don't you think we should tell everyone what this RAISE Award stands for?
That's a brilliant idea. The RAISE Award honors the person who passionately serves MCPS athletics, continuously raises the bar, and upholds our core values for MCPS sports.
But let's spell out what RAISE stands for.
Oh, it's an acronym for the athletics department core values. R is for respect and sportsmanship.
The letter A is for academic excellence.
The I is for integrity and character.
The letter S is for spirited and safe competition.
And the E stands for equity and access.
Put it all together and it spells
RAISE! Yeah, big round of applause for that. We choreographed. In case so natural. This year's RAISE Award winner exemplifies all of that and helps instill those values into our young student athletes.
Having grown up in Montgomery County, he began his journey with MCPS athletics as a football player at his alma mater, Richard Montgomery High School, where my son went to high school.
After graduation, he began working as a weight room instructor and helped manage athletic events for the school, worked the ticket booths, and maintain fields and courts.
He currently is a building service worker at Walter Johnson High School. He knows how to fix anything. He says, Larry Hurd, Walter Johnson's athletic director, adding that he acts as a mentor to student athletes and he is everything that is good about MCPS.
Indeed he is. And with that, I am pleased to introduce your Rays Champion of the Year, Frank de las Casas.
Congratulations. So I'd like to know, what do you love about your job and supporting student athletes?
Working with the county schools and working for the county schools and seeing how the kids perform, what to do in this county.
Thank you for all you do, and our student athletes benefit from your service. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We now turn to the Business Partner Award. To present this award, please welcome to the stage Board of Education Vice President Grace Rivera Oven and the MCPS Senior Community Advisor Elba Garcia.
Good evening, buenas noches. It's so nice to see you all. Are you still awake? Yay! It is such an honor to present this year's award to an incredible business partner and a friend who does so much for Montgomery County Public Schools. Our partners, especially our business partners, bring so many programs to our schools.
And these programs bring dynamic opportunities to our teachers and our students. All of our partners contribute to the success of our children and their future. These partners put the power into public education.
This year's recipient serves as the president of the MCPS Foundation for Hospitality and Restaurant Management. He works tirelessly to connect MCPS students with career opportunities in the hospitality industry. He has established a school-to-career pathway providing students with valuable real-world experiences, helping them build resumes, gain skills, and explore employment opportunities.
Through his advocacy and fundraising efforts, he has provided students with internships and field trip experiences, as well as scholarships for students to pursue their education. And when he's not working on behalf of our MCPS students, he serves as the general manager of the North Bethesda Marriott Hotel and Conference Center. Please give it up for this year's recipient of the Business Partner of the Year, Mr. David Child.
To choose from. So David is not only the manager, so if you have any complaints, whatever, don't ask him tonight. But he is just a genuine, nice person who cares about the future of our children and specifically our youth. and he just wants them to have different options in life. So David, it is such an honor to give you this award. I have known you for a while. So just a quick question for you. What is your best advice to our young people today? And why do you do what you do? You could be playing golf, you could be doing so many other things with your time, but you decide to dedicate your free time to ensuring that we are doing and building a better future for our young kids.
So unfortunately, there aren't a lot of high school students here, but the first thing I would say is get a job. All right? You know, and I think the service industry, hospitality industry, is an extremely important place to start your career, because every job requires a good bedside manner, right? Every job requires customer service no matter what you do. And I think a job in the hospitality industry helps you gain that knowledge and skill at a very early age. And our job with Farm is really to teach those children and to educate the parents, the teachers, the counselors, and the principals, and the school system to understand that you don't need to go to college. You may want to, you may desire to do that, but you don't need to do that to get an extremely positive and lucrative career. And the hospitality industry certainly can give you that and has given that to me.
Thank you, David. And then I just cannot help it, and this is on a dare, and it's a food joke for Marriott, and maybe some of our little people know it, but tell me, David, what's the favorite dance of a tomato? The favorite dance of a tomato.
Favorite
dance for a tomato. The salsa.
Salsa. Please don't cue music.
Thank you, David. We value all that you do and cherish the people and organizations that make our school system the best in the nation. To present our next award, please welcome to the stage Board of Education member Brenda Wolf and the president of the Montgomery County Association of Administrators and Principals, Dr. Christine Handy.
Thank you. This is such an honor to present the Dr. Edward Shirley Award for Excellence in Educational Administration and Supervision. This prestigious award honors the leaders in our schools and throughout our great school system. Whether a principal or a director leading a team of professionals, these individuals work diligently to build excellence, share their visions, inspire others, and make enhancements that positively affect our students.
Yes, indeed. Our leaders certainly do put the power in public education. And what I love about this award is its namesake, Dr. Edward Shirley. Dr. Shirley was an exceptional and long-serving MCPS principal and leader. This award is bestowed upon an MCPS administrator who exemplifies outstanding leadership skills. This year, the Dr. Edward Shirley Award goes to a person who is all about athletics. He began his career as a physical education teacher at Paint Branch High School, then served as athletic director at Paint Branch and Clarksburg High Schools, and became the director of MCPS System-Wide Athletics in 2017.
This year's recipient is committed to fostering student success, advancing athletic programs, creating equitable opportunities for all athletes, and engaging the community. Some enhancements and initiatives he spearheaded included the addition of a district-wide sports medicine program, girls flag football, and pickleball.
And speaking of pickleball, a few weeks ago, he led a delegation of students and staff on a foreign exchange trip to China to share and learn insights about this new sport. And dare I say it, the power of pickleball.
Some are calling it the Pickleball Diplomacy Tour. How many of you have played pickleball? Good.
Well, not yet for me, but I guess it's sort of like tennis, but slightly easier? I don't know. Maybe that's why it's so popular. Who out here? Let me see those hands again. I didn't see the hands. How many of you have played pickleball? Okay, all right, that's quite a few.
Okay. Wow, I see at least some raised hands. I raised mine, but it was a lie. Let's keep that energy and enthusiasm going and raise your voices. See what I did there? To congratulate this year's winner of the Dr. Edward Shirley Award for Excellence, MCPS Director of Athletics, Dr. Jeffrey Sullivan. Well, now we're still on pickleball. How was your pickleball trip to China, and why didn't you take me?
Well, I will take you next time.
When is that?
Well, let's have that conversation right now. Not if, but when. This trip was life-changing. It was life-changing for me and the 30 students, as well as the 10 adults. And watching our raised core values and the mantra of pickleball for all and how it unfolded across the globe will be a moment that I never forget. And it's truly life-changing, as I said, but you don't need to travel across the globe. You can start right here with how you empower and put yourself in someone else's shoes and make an intentional act to learn someone else's culture, how they live, embrace them as someone, and to watch that unfold with every interaction of our student athletes will be something I take with me for the rest of my life. It has changed how I lead every day. It's changed me as a husband, as a father, and I charge everyone that's watching and in this room tonight to embrace pickleball for all and live it. And if you haven't tried pickleball, it is the best sport of bringing people together, and that's why it's here in MCPS Athletics, because our program is for all.
Well, we can certainly feel his passion about that. I'm afraid to ask the next question. So, what do you love most about your job?
The relationships. My job and my position is uniquely structured that I can work with literally everyone in this school district and in our broader Montgomery County community. And I've taken that across our state of Maryland, serving as the president of our state athletic association at the national level and literally across the globe. At the heart of this job and everything we're celebrating tonight is relationships, right? And my job is to create spaces and opportunities for our student athletes to thrive, and then to support all of the people that support them. And what I will say to our students in the audience tonight, I hope you're getting inspired by everything that's happening. These are adults that are committed to you and taking on your life and making it as best as it possibly can be. And live your passion. Find where you can live your passion, live your dreams. When you're able to do that, you can move mountains and work miracles. I'm not a miracle worker, but you can hear in my voice the passion that I have for the job that I do each and every day for our student athletes, and for the broader community here in Montgomery County. There is no better place to be, and I must say this, I want to thank the leadership in MCPS in Montgomery County, Dr. Haney and McCap, for everything that you do for us, Dr. Taylor coming in as our superintendent, Julie Yang, we were able to experience China, which was great, but just the leadership that we have and the support for our school system, it's very special, and it makes it a very special place to serve, which I'm blessed to do every day. So thank you.
You're welcome. And Dr. Sullivan, I just wanted you to know that Dr. Shirley is watching, and he wanted me to tell you that he's very proud and honored for you to receive this award.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sullivan. We definitely feel your passion. And now for the big moment you have been waiting for, the overall district-wide winners for the Supporting Service Professional of the Year Award, the Student Service Award, and the Teacher of the Year Award. But what really defines a year? How do you measure a year? Deep thought, right? But to help us better understand that and the significance of these awards, please welcome back to the stage the musical theater ensemble from Northwood High School performing Seasons of Love from the Broadway musical Rent.
How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles of laughter and strife.
That was beautiful. And that song highlights the love and caring that all our winners bring to their work every single day, every minute, every second. To present this year's Supporting Service Employee of the Year Award, please welcome to the stage Board of Education member Rita Montoya and the president of the Service Employees International Union Local 500, Pia Morrison.
So we are thrilled to present this year's overall winner of the Supporting Service Award. And Pia, I don't know if you know this, but my grandfather was a custodian at the California State Capitol and an SEIU local member. Awesome. And then many years later, I was a union rep representing custodians in the state capitol and an SEIU for SEIU. So this is really a great, wonderful moment for me, and I'm so proud to be here to present this.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Our MCPS team of more than 10,000 supporting service professionals do just that. They support. And I mean support in all capital letters. These professionals are vital to the daily operations and overall success of our school system.
Agreed. Our support professionals are everywhere and do everything from paraeducators to front office staff,
from computer and communication specialists to building service workers,
from bus drivers to our food and nutrition employees. Every single day, these dedicated individuals provide invaluable services to our children and our staff.
These professionals put the power into public education. Let's recap our 3 finalists for this prestigious award.
The 3 finalists are Sally Andino, a bus operator with the Randolph Transportation Department, Josie Marinucci, a school secretary at Westover Elementary School, and John Sparrow, a paraeducator at Poolsville High School.
And bringing out the sealed envelope is MJ Bergstresser, the supervisor of the MCPS Internal Audit Unit. She's our queen. Thank you, MJ. Has the winner inside this envelope been kept secret and secured? Thank you, Your Highness. Excellent. I love your dress, by the way. You certainly know how to style with sparkles. Strike a pose. Grace, you do the honors. We can get this open.
I will gladly do so. The winner of the 2025 Supporting Services Employee of the Year is, drum roll please, the winner is John Sparrow from Poolsville High School.
John, we're so very excited for you. Would you mind sharing with us how you feel about winning this award?
A little overwhelmed, a little blown away, and completely unprepared.
Can you tell us about the best part of your school day, besides going home?
I have a very unique job in Montgomery County. I'm very fortunate because I have a really super great group of people I work with, and they're all up there. I can see them. No day is the same for me anytime. I'm all over, from the mountains of West Virginia to the Eastern Shore. Who was it talked about? Smith Island, earlier? We can talk. So and I also have incredible students that I work with. Come out sometime, get to know them. They are amazing. Some of them are here, over here. I see some of them. I just have a I realize I have a really unique position in Montgomery County, and I'm very happy, and I also appreciate Montgomery County Public Schools supporting us, because there is nothing else like us in the county. So thank you all very much. I'd also like to thank my family, who is here, where'd they go? They're there. I really thank them for putting up with me for all these many years that I have done this. 39 years in the county. I actually have 44 years in Montgomery County. I worked 13 years in elementary school before I came to Poolesville. So thank you all very much. This is a very great honor. And everyone have a great evening. Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Sparrow. Thank you so much for your service.
Congratulations. And now to present the Student Service Award big winner, here are student member of the board, Praneel Suvarna, and MCPS Director of Student Leadership and Extracurricular Activities, Shella Cherry.
This is such an honor to present the winner of the inaugural Student Service Award. All the nominees and finalists have done such great things for their schools and greater community.
I know, I'm so proud of all the students who volunteer their time, energy, and talents, particularly tonight's 3 finalists. Let's recap. We have Germán Díaz-Peña from Rockville High School. Germán, with his work organizing coverage for school sports events and providing professional play-by-play commentary.
And there's Sam Ross from Montgomery Blair. Sam has been a driving force in student government, serving as an executive board member within the Montgomery County Regional SGA, delivering testimonies at board meetings, and advocating for student issues such as grading policies and school safety.
And our third finalist is Kylie Zhang from Poolesville High School. Kylie is the driving force behind the Hearts of Comfort Project, a student-led initiative to create heart-shaped pillows for patients recovering at Suburban Hospital. In the last 10 months, more than 350 pillows have been delivered.
All 3 are so deserving to be the big winner. You all are winners in my book. The envelope, please.
And once again, bringing out the sealed envelope is MJ Bergstresser. Give it up for MJ. Okay, glitter, shine. All right. Thank you. This dress is fabulous. Where'd you get that dress? Okay, looks like I have some shopping in my future. Praneel, please do the honors.
This is the real deal. My pleasure. And the winner of the Student Service Award is Germán Díaz-Peña. Please come on up to get your award. So, Germán, what do you... One more round of applause.
Thank you.
What do you love about helping our schools and community?
So, before I answer that, I would like to take this opportunity to thank a couple people right before. First of all my friends and family who made the trip here. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys. Everyone here in MCPS for not only giving me the space to be recognized, but also my finalists who deserve it and much more. Please. And last but not least, everyone at Rockville High School, specifically Miss McKim, because without her, I don't think I could have done half the things I do. But to answer your question, over the last couple years, I've realized that helping doesn't cost anything. It's made me realize that everyone needs a helping hand, and it costs us nothing to be a good person. Thank you, guys.
Spoken like a true leader and humble at that. Let's give one more round of applause for Herman.
These three students and the work that they do is a fine example of the power of public education. I give a big heartfelt thanks to all of the students who volunteered their time to make our world a better place. You are the future. Now on to the final award of the evening, the MCPS Teacher of the Year. And to reveal the winner and bestow the honor of the overall MCPS Teacher of the Year, give it up again for Julie Yang and Thomas Taylor.
Thank you, Jessica. You know, I'm getting used to all this applause, Thomas. Can we have it at board meetings?
I think we might want to record it.
Okay, all right, I'll take that. But seriously, I am so excited to reveal the big winner. All three of these spectacular teachers are just that, spectacular.
So right you are. They are exceptional educators who will stay with their students' hearts and memories for the rest of their lives. Say, Julie, who is that special teacher in your life?
My life was forever changed by one teacher in particular. I grew up poor, but unlike many of my childhood friends, I had the good fortune and the opportunity to finish secondary school and eventually go to college and receive a graduate degree. I started down that path because of one teacher. When I entered elementary school at the age of 7, I could not count to 20. But a second grade teacher did not give up on me. She's the one who changed my life trajectory in life. She believed in me. So fast forward, I went on to become a school teacher, a data analyst, and a college career counselor, and now a board member. So as a board member, one of my goals is to bring the same kind of impact on students as my second grade teacher did for me. How about you, Thomas?
Julie, you're such an inspiration, and I have a story of my own, and it's one that I actually shared with teachers this week during Teacher Appreciation Week. More than 35 years ago, I met a teacher who changed my life. I would not have chosen to become an educator as my career path if it wasn't for this teacher. Her name was Mrs. Glazer, and she was a general music teacher at Westland Middle School. She saw a kid who needed to be engaged. She brought me out of my shell at a very difficult time in my life. She was firm, she was fair, she was kind, she was patient, she was gracious. She helped to impart values that I still hold dear today. And for that, I'll be forever grateful to her. Mrs. Glazer, thank you so much. And the number of teachers and staff members that have influenced me in my life, all right here in MCPS. They empowered me to become a better person, and I know that all MCPS teachers have that effect on our students right here. So with that, I want to say that our students' lives are all impacted by the power of public education, and that is really our theme for tonight.
Indeed, that is a wonderful memory, Thomas. Now, thank you for sharing. Now, let's recap our 3 Teacher of the Year finalists. They're on there. At the elementary school level is Meredith Luther, a kindergarten teacher at Rock Creek Forest Elementary School.
All right, at the middle school level is Megan Campbell, an instrumental music teacher at Parkland Middle School.
And at the high school level is Peter Beach, a social studies teacher at Richard Montgomery High School.
All right, these three winners represent the very best of the best, and thank you for all that you do. And while you are winners at your respective school grade levels, only one can carry the title of MCPS Teacher of the Year. This honor comes with the chance to compete for the Maryland State Teacher of the Year, and you'll also be receiving a one-year lease to a car from Fitzgerald Auto Group. So let's give Fitzgerald Auto Group a nice big round of applause for that big donation.
And bringing out the sealed envelope for the final time tonight is MJ Badge-Stresser.
So, MJ, you lead our auditing unit in the Board of Education office, and you are the most trusted person in MCPS. It's a heavy responsibility, but rumor has it that you might be retiring this year. Oh, let's give her a round of applause. My gosh. Now, since this is one of your final auditing responsibilities before you retire, I must ask the following, and it's a very serious question. Do you certify that the results that are in these envelopes have been tabulated correctly and they've been sealed under secrecy and kept under secrecy until they're revealed tonight?
I do.
Okay, wow. Thank you. Julie, will you please do the honors?
Thank you, drum roll. Here we go. 2025 to 2026 Teacher of the Year goes to Megan Keppel. Congratulations, Megan. Congratulations. How exciting. Now tell me, what do you cherish about your job?
Everything. Every day that my husband comes home and tells me about his job, I don't know why anybody would work with adults when they could work with kids. They're the best.
Thomas, do you have a question?
I do. Everybody wants to know, you're the District Teacher of the Year. What advice do you have for other educators?
Feedback is everything. And I love when people come into my class because I want to know everything that they think. I want to watch them interact with my students, and I want to watch them teach their own disciplines because it's just, you're constantly learning all the time.
Thank you and congratulations, Megan. We're going to take a picture of you right over here with the rest of the Board of Education. Let's give her one more round of applause.
And we are rooting for you for the state. Let's take a moment of presenting the key. Let's do that.
Let's go ahead and give another round of applause for our 2025 Teacher of the Year and all of the honorees this evening. And as we conclude our ceremony, I want to thank the many people who coordinated and participated in this year's Distinguished Service to Education Honors, and all of you who helped to celebrate the power of public education. Thank you for having me. Good night.